Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiki Nikki and I do Blessed Unleashed content. Today we're going to be talking about the best ranger build. Now do keep in mind this video is going to be opinionated because your playstyle might be a lot different than mine. And also, as a side note, I am going to be wearing a costume, so my character's appearance will not reflect the armor that I'm actually wearing. So first up, we're going to be talking about weapons. Now for all classes, unless you have your ancient weapon fully upgraded, which I don't, the S-tiered weapon is going to be your best, the Radiant Opportunity. Now as the base attack, it's going to be about 17 to 1800 more attack points, higher than the A-tiered bows, even if you have the attack powered bow. So definitely you want to get to an S1 and upgrade this faster than you upgrade anything else in your arsenal, as it's going to give you the higher gear score as well as a better attack. For a secondary weapon, I'm using the Quiver of Forgotten Knights. Defensive stats are always going to help whether you're doing PvP or PvE, but also it has 3 green runes which I need for my ring that I'm going to show you a little bit later on. For helmet, I do use the S-tier Concentrated Opportunity. This one's going to provide up to 2100 defense. Unfortunately mine's only 1900. However, if you are struggling with hitting crits or doing a lot of damage, you can use the Area Inspector headdress. You obviously won't have a great defense and you'll be more of a glass cannon, but it will give you an opportunity to do a lot more damage than if you didn't have it. For chest piece, I'll be using the Tunic of Vigilance. This one can provide a max of 8.1% additional crit rate. Mine is slightly less than that, however, it does have the runes I needed, and I've upgraded it all the way up to Mythic, so my defense is sitting around 1353 with a gear score of 207. For the legs, the only real way you can go for that is going to use the defense pants. Now some other pants provide boosts to a quicker cooldown or more damage for your skills, but all in all you're going to want to build as much defense as you can on your ranger. For the boots, I got Boots of Vigilance. This can do a max again of 8.1% crit rate. Now unless you're doing PvP, these are going to be the sought after ones. Get the highest roll you can with the best runes possible and you'll be in good standing. For gloves, the undisputed champion of that are the S-tier Concentrated Opportunity Gloves. These provide a max of 810 additional attack points. For shoulder guards, I personally use the Bloody Shoulder Guards. They give me an additional, I think 25% critical hit damage. I mean, because a crit's nothing unless you're doing a ton of extra damage. And I stack that with the Belt of Concentrated Opportunity, which adds an additional 30%. I think at max it's like somewhere around 35% additional crit damage. Definitely helps when you're taking down bosses or even small mobs of people. For necklaces, I do the Necklace of Corrupted. It gives 8.1% crit damage, defense, as well as increasing the amount of potions due to heal you. For the ring, I use the Ring of Whispering Serpent. Now what this is going to do, every time you do damage, whether it's a multi-attack or just a single attack, it's going to return 2% of that damage back to you as health. Now it can do it up to 2 different targets, so if you got 2 mobs coming after you and you shoot a Thundering Arrow, all those explosions are going to calculate how much damage they've done and heal you back up. It's dramatically decreased the amount of potions I've had to buy or use in the game, which helps me out with Starseeds and Gold. VP gear. This is going to be a real quick run through. When you get, higher with your reputation, you'll be able to get better ones, but I use this one, does PvP damage. For legs, I do the PvP defense one. This can be a max of 12.5. I unfortunately don't have the max roll, but your PvP defense is actually going to be better than just regular defense. So remember that when you're starting to do your build, when you're going into disputed territories or you start your PvP, campaign. Now for the shoulder guard as well as the tunic, I do switch to the defensive ones on here. The Inspector Shoulder Guards specifically are going to give me more defense for when I go into PvP and take less hits. I was dying off non-stop in PvP, specifically Red Basin and Warlords. A lot of times it was with a single hit or a single Berserker's Leap or Spin Whirlwind attack. So I started stacking as much defense as I can. I actually switched from the Shadowsin boots to the Wind Chasers boots specifically, so I didn't have a ton of PvP attack and no defense. But now I have a whole bunch of PvP defense and not a lot of attack, but that's perfectly fine, because this way I'll be able to survive the barrage and do damage gradually until I eventually win. Totally changed my game, and I definitely am surviving a lot better now. Well, I hope this video helped you out and started you on building your own ranger up. Check out my channel for other videos. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of the day.